You come up to a door carved with intricate runes. According to the map, the Giant King is right behind it.
I drink an invisibility potion.
I'm gonna drink a fire shield potion and charge through the door. Clayton's McGillicuddy! Welcome, hackers. Today we are diving into the treasure chest and exploring the world of one-use magic items. They aren't your standard +1 magic sword. They're consumable, magical tools that can add a whole new level of fun and tactical flexibility to your campaign. In a video we did previously, linked above, we talked about how to reward players in-game. In this video, we are focusing on single-use magic items. Giving players one-use magical items allows you to give your players rewards without drastically unbalancing the game. Give a level 1 player a Holy Avenger and they will dominate undead throughout the entire campaign. But a vial of holy water will be used one time to vanquish a vampire and make the player feel like they really did something. This also allows you to give out a lot of loot. A wand that can fire off a spell 10 times a day is pretty powerful and shouldn't be given out too often. But a spell scroll can give a player a boost only one time. Because of this, you can reward them with scrolls and potions often without raising their power level too much. Single-use items keep players on their toes since they have to decide when to use them. It helps to keep players engaged in the tactics of a battle if they must weigh the decision on whether the item is best used now or saved for a more dire circumstance. This can also be a way for players to overcome obstacles and puzzles. For example, there are a large variety of spells that a player can select, but they can only select a certain number. Sometimes very useful spells get skipped because other spells seem more valuable. By giving the players access to a single-use item, they can take scrolls and potions that can help solve rare situations. A player may not want to take See Invisibility as a spell because they may not come against invisible creatures, and it would be a wasted spell slot. But it might be worth taking a scroll of See Invisible just in case. It also adds a large variety of flavor to a campaign. Giving the players access to all these extra effects gives them a larger variety of ways to complete tasks and overcome obstacles. This makes the game more interesting and leads to more exciting and cinematic situations. Yes, you could all climb the wall and risk falling, or you could drink a potion of jumping and leap to the top. So what kind of single-use magic items are there? Well, they're the classics like potions and scrolls, but there are also the less common ones like oils and ammunition. You can also make anything into a one-use magic item if you want. Just create a homebrew item that disintegrates after use. You could give players scrolls for any spell in the game and even create some of your own. A potion can mimic many spells and even have additional properties built by your own imagination.
And they taste great too.
Less filling. Oils and ammunitions are great for some fun specific encounters. Imagine the excitement of your players when they are attacked by an angry dragon and the ranger remembers that he has an arrow of dragon slaying that he found 5 sessions ago in the troll lair. He will feel like Hawkeye pulling out a special arrow and taking down the dragon. So what is the best way to give the single-use magic item rewards to your players? Well, there's several options. You can sprinkle a few extra into the treasure hoards that your players find for defeating monsters or from raiding a bandit camp. You can also have a store in town that sells them. Not just a magic shop, but maybe an alchemist that only sells potions, or a wizard that has scrolls for sale, or maybe for trade with the players if they're interested. See that? Plot hook. Dang, I'm good. Speaking of plot hooks, what if your players found a book with recipes for potions in it? Now they have a bunch of recipes for potions, and they might want to run their own fetch quests to craft the potions that they think might be needed for the next major mission. You can even control this by having the book coded, and they're only able to decipher a few recipes at first, and then more over time. This allows you to control what potions they can make by limiting which recipes they know and which ingredients they're able to find. Single-use magic items are a fantastic way to keep your campaign dynamic, reward your players with cool finds, and create epic moments. So next time you're building your treasure hoards, don't forget the power of these one-shot wonders. What's your favorite single-use magic item? Share your ideas in the comments below and subscribe for more Dungeons & Dragons videos. And until next time, keep on hacking the dungeon.